It is Slash time. Alright, let's calm down for a second. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having a great day out there. Like I said, we are rocking and rolling with lessons this week, so hope you're all enjoying it. If you want to, if you dig what's going on here, all my guitar courses are on sale this week. You can find out more information, what all entails with them, all linked down below. And of course, if you want to tune into that 1-hour live guitar clinic, you get that when you join. So anyways, the plug's out of the way. Let's get back to the Slash. So of course today we're talking about Slash. This was a highly requested one from you guys. I've been doing these hack videos on Angus Young, Jimi Hendrix, lots of famous guitar players where we take a very simple idea of theirs and we just show how much you can take out of a concept, because all these guys do so many cool things. I mean, we could make 100 videos about this stuff. So let's kind of talk about Slash for a second. Now, if you want tabs for this lesson, you can snag those down below. They'll be in the video too, so don't worry, rest assured. You got tabs on the way. And what we're going to talk about is Slash does these really cool pentatonic ideas where he's incorporating notes that aren't in the pentatonic scale, and it's part of what makes him sound different. You know, a lot of the blues rock guys, they all have certain ingredients that they incorporate that make them sound just unique, and Slash has a really cool thing that I want to show you guys, so here we go. Okay, so before we get going in this, we're going to talk about a couple different things. We're going to talk about note choice, note grouping, and number 3, the most important, top hat. No, I'm joking. What I want to do is show you real quick a comparison of kind of like a Slash style 6-note, you know, pentatonic. I'm using the quotations because it's not really pentatonic, but I think it's kind of how he might be viewing it. And then a normal pentatonic. So you can hear the difference right out of the way, just the way Slash does things. He incorporates these extra spices. So the Slash way, like that. Okay? Okay? Normal pentatonic. Okay, you hear the Slash. Because in the lick that we're going to show you, he did. Oh, if I have my neck covered. Okay, so what's happening here in this kind of the Slash approach is he's going like this. He's going to go 16, 15, 14 on the B, or sorry, on the high E string. And then 12. You have 4 notes all on one string. Okay, then you go to the B string and you're going to go 14, 12. Now what's interesting about that is you notice that there's not the same number of notes on each string. You have 4 notes, then you have 2 notes. And this is part of what gives him a different sound, because you get a different rolling style out of like that. And he might roll into, you know, whatever other Slash lick he wants to do, because he's Slash. But already, I hope you can see how he's incorporating things like his major 3rd, he's got his 2, and his major 6. Real hybrid of major minor, which, you know, all the famous guys do, but Slash does it in a way that makes it sound like Slash. It has an extra like darkness to it, so it's really interesting. So here's the actual lick that we're going to learn, and it's from that live solo in '92. Alright, so what's happening here? Overall, a simple idea, but when you really dissect it, so many cool things are happening here. So slow, the lick is this. And I think it's fascinating because it just sounds so dark, even though the majority of the notes are, you know, kind of like E major notes. We're thinking E minor pentatonic, but a lot of these notes, you know, are major notes. So really the kind of like the key ones that aren't, or I mean your root note could be major or minor, but that minor 3rd's in there. So this is what makes it sound funky, and I'll get more into the nitty-gritty detail of like the slashiness of this and how to, you know, turn it into your own thing. But here's the lick, just, you know, out of the box. So we're starting on 16 on the high E string, major 3rd, and you're going to go to 15. Now you're going to hammer back onto 16, and right away pull off to 15 and then pull off to 12. So you get this almost like harmonic minor, you know, idea kind of. Okay? Alright, so. And it's real like, you know, there's so much dynamics to it because of the hammer-ons and pull-offs as well as the pick. So, and he might be picking up because you get a little bit more bite out of the note. Okay? Now you go to 14 on the B. Okay? And you want to get to where you can just repeat that. Okay? Because what happens here is he does almost the same thing, except he moves it down a little bit. And still, we're kind of like floating around this minor third here. But instead of using the major third this time, he's incorporating his 2. So what I mean by that is it's the second note of your minor scale. Right there. So we're going to go 15 on the high E string, 14, hammer on to 15, pull back off to 14, and then pull off to 12. So it's the same, you know, pattern and concept, but we were incorporating new notes into it. So I find this one to be a little bit more tricky because we're actually using our middle finger in the note selection, unless you're sliding your hand back. I would recommend using your pinky and then kind of just doing this one with these 3 fingers. That way you don't have to shift your hand around, it stays in one position. Okay, so we got that down. That's your lick. Now what's funky about it is, of course, the note grouping. And what's really cool is it works. You could roll out of this into a normal pentatonic lick, and you're smoking. And it sounds sweet. So notice how, you know, Slash is already, you know, just kind of twisting and turning the pentatonic scale. And overall, he has this kind of like that harmonic minorness in his playing a lot, and it's just it's the Slash sound, in my opinion. Okay, so let's make our own lick now, and I want to dive in a little bit more into exactly the concept that we're taking away, because basically we have a pentatonic note, and we're jumping around it with the notes we normally try to avoid. But today, we ain't avoiding them. I mean, we're not leaving them out, you know. All right, so what we're doing here, nice and slow, is this. Okay, now what's happening is I'm kind of introducing a little bit of a new note here to give us this rolling sound to it. But like I said before, think of your pentatonic scale. And this is the main target area, this minor third right here, that 15th fret on the B. Think about the notes around it. Okay, that you normally try to avoid. Those right there, a lot of times we're going. Well, Slash is just playing those notes that we always avoid. So anywhere in your pentatonic scale, as long as you keep some notes in key, to me this is the whole Slash hack right here. As long as you keep some notes in key, you can kind of get away with whatever you want, as long as the majority of the notes are in. So when I'm doing this lick, I'm going 12, hammer on to 14 on the beat. So like I said, now this is my own version of kind of a Slash lick. You know, I'm not Slash, I can't play like him, but this is inspired by him. Okay, so I'm going to go 12, hammer on 14, and then 12, hammer on 15 on the beat. Okay, so very similar to the note choice that he made. We're just kind of like tweaking it a little bit, like I said. Now I'm going to go back to 14 on the beat. So now I go to the high E string and I go 12, 15, 16. There's that minor third, major third thing that Slash likes to do so much. Okay, so now I do it a couple times. You can do it as many times in a row as you want. We'll say for now, for practice purposes, let's do each one 4 times. Now notice I'm picking the last 4 notes of the lick. So pick, hammer, pick, hammer, pick, 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 pick. So that gives you much more dynamics to your notes instead of picking it all and hammering on it all. Try to get that where you're mixing both in there. Okay, so now what happens is I take the same approach Slash did. I just kind of tweak it a little bit. It's overall the same lick. 12, 14, 12, 15. Back to that 14. Now this time I'm going to go 12, 14, 15 on the high E string. All right, so and there's that idea. So like I said, take that and see what licks you come up with. Like I said, the fact that it opens up this little section, and you can just move up one more, there's your flat 5. Another note. That's why the whole reason I thought about doing a part 2 is because Slash hits his flat 5s so much. Okay, so there's that idea. Like I said, bounce around the notes that are there, keep the majority of them in key or in the scale, but mess around with some of those out of the scale notes and just see what you come up with. Alright guys and gals, that'll be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, you know, a lot of these, just the hack videos, it's all about the concept that they're doing. Not so much like trying to learn note for note what Slash and, you know, Jimmy and all these guys are doing. It's all about the idea and how can we turn it into our own thing. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit subscribe and like. If you want to support the channel even more, you can check out the guitar courses while they're on sale. And other than that, I'm going to bounce out of here, guys. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye. Woo!